Hello everyone and welcome to Azam Shah Weekly. This video is brought to you by my new course SwiftData Bootcamp, a comprehensive guide to building data-driven applications. Now this is a 9+ hours course on SwiftData framework. Let's go ahead and check out the contents. You can see there's a special pricing going on. The regular price is $119, but you can get it for just $89 if you buy it before 14th of December. Now, check out the syllabus over here. We're going to start with the new SwiftUI state management changes. Then you're going to go into getting started with SwiftData. Always good idea to just get started with something, right? So I'm going to go ahead and show it to you how you can do that. Then you're going to learn about one-to-many relationship, many-to-many relationship, understanding queries, dynamic queries, and also static queries, versioning, migration, persisting changes or like genre, and filtering based on genre, which are enums, and also transformable properties, like if you want to store some complex object like UI color, how do you do that? Testing, very important topic, I'm going to cover that. Syncing with iCloud using CloudKit. Also integrating SwiftData with UIKit applications. And then storing binary data using SwiftData. So images, how to store images in SwiftData. And also migrating core data apps to SwiftData. So that's a lot of content, 9+ hours of content that you can get. Make sure to check out this course. The link will be right there in the YouTube description. So hopefully you'll enjoy the course, and thank you so much. Now let's go back to the video. Now let's go ahead and learn that how we can delete an existing to-do item. Now in order to delete an existing to-do item, if I go ahead and run the app right now, you will be able to see the to-do items that are persisted in the database. But how do you delete it? Usually on an iPhone, when you try to delete something, you swipe from right to left, and a delete button should appear right there. And then you can simply click on the button, tap on the button, and then it will delete. But right now, if I swipe right to left, nothing really happens. So first thing first, we need to make sure that we are displaying the delete button. One of the ways to display the delete button is, instead of using the list, we can replace this with for each, but still contain everything inside a list. So let's go ahead and do that. And it's not really going to affect the user interface. You'll see that the user interface will remain exactly the same, as you can see. But one of the things that happens when you do that is, now when you swipe, oops, it's actually not working right now. We never really implemented the delete button. I mean the delete modifier. So make sure that you do on delete. There we go. So on delete modifier is on the for each, and we can use this to perform a delete. And when you put an on delete modifier on the for each, then you will be able to swipe right to left and you will get access to the delete button. So right now you can see that you can implement it anything over here. Let's go ahead and just save it right now. It's going to give you access to the index set, and we can loop through the index set and find out that which indexes contain the delete part. But what we want to do right now is, if we simply add the on delete modifier, and now you can see the delete button appears. See that it's kind of like a magic behind the scene. It is enabling the delete button whenever you implement on delete modifier. Now I can write all of my code for deleting right over here, but usually it's a good idea to separate the code out into a function. So let's go ahead and create a very simple function. Delete to-do item. And we need to create the function that's going to satisfy the signature of this closure. So this closure, it's passing ns index set. So this means that our function should also take in ns index set. So I'll say index set, and it will be, I think it's called index set. Let's see if we have index set over here. Index set. I wonder if it's index set or ns index set. You can double check it over here. So let's go ahead and write this again. Sometime you can just do on delete, and you can see that it is actually passing index set over here. So that's the important part. All right. So now I can say on delete, and instead of all of this, what we can do is we can simply say that, well, go ahead and call the function delete to do item, because the signature matches, and since the signature will match, it's not really going to complain. So now when we perform the delete operation, it's going to fire delete to do item. Now once this function is fired, which is fired when you click on the delete button, then we can go ahead, and since this is an index set, we can run a for each loop and try to find out the selected indexes. So it's going to give you the index, the one that on which the delete is fired, and using the to do items, we can use the index and delete it from there. Okay. Now over here we may have to be a little bit careful, right? Because are we deleting the item from the to do item, which is all the items, or are we deleting the item based on our selection, like is complete or incomplete or completed? So maybe over here we may end up using filter to do items. And this is going to give us the to do item that we want to delete based on the filter to do items. And once we have that and we have access to the context, we can simply go ahead and call delete and pass in the to do item. Let's go ahead and build it and try to run it in the simulator, because in the simulator the items are actually persisted. So if I go ahead and let's go ahead and add some new item over here, let's say clean the car, and I will mark this item to be completed. Now if I want to delete this item, I can still get the delete button and it's deleted. And to make sure that it is deleted, obviously you should write a test to make sure it's deleted, but to make sure right now is we run the app again and we don't see that item. Now if I want to delete feed the rabbit, I can delete it. And if I go and run it again, you can see it's only mow the lawn and feed the rabbit is gone. So we were successfully able to delete an item, a to-do item, from our database. So that's for the delete item. And in the next lecture, next videos, we'll be talking about updating the item, and that will complete our CRUD operation: create, read, update, and delete. So hopefully you will enjoy this series, and it's a good series to begin with. It's a very simple kind of like video that I'm doing so that you can understand it better. And once again, if you are interested, the course that I linked, it should be in the YouTube description. Definitely check out that course. There's a special deal going on that course. It's a SwiftData course, one of the best courses out there, the only course basically out there on SwiftData right now. So if you want to learn, that's the best way to learn. All right. Thank you so much. Subscribe, share, thumbs up. Thank you so much.